Right, so first things first, I'll get it out of the way now so I don't have to say it later. Fuck off, all of you. Right, and so Facebook, you can fuck off as well, thinking that you're rich and powerful and you can't be. Fuck. Thinking that you can't be touched. Like the NHS and the Met Police and Essex Police all think they can't be touched. I don't give a fuck about all you lot. I'm just saying that you're pricks, mate. Oh, you can't sign into your Facebook on this new phone because it's the wrong password. No, it's not, mate. Because I went in the library and signed in and it says, oh, we've sent you a verification to your A7 tablet that we broke the other day. Like your last 10 phones where all the screen breaks. But the phone stays on so it can be monitored, like all my previous 10 phones. So fuck off, Facebook. I don't want any verification codes. That's what a fucking password is for. Yeah? You sign in to Facebook with your email and then you put in a password. That's how you sign in. I've never asked for verification. I've never asked for two-step. I don't want two-step. I don't want verification. I want to use my password. So again, fuck off. And I want to sign into my DJ Club UK Wayne Heath account. So if someone could send this to Facebook, the actual real one, and tell them to fuck off, because I want to sign into that account, right? That's the first thing. Oh, and SoundCloud as well. When I got this phone and it's done all the bollocks that it used to do, where I typed in DJ Club UK, BBE, all you want, and it says, create an account or sign into existing account. I said, no, you don't need to, so fuck off. I went and complained to EE and they said, oh, it's SoundCloud and fucking YouTube. I said, no, it ain't, mate. I bought this phone from a fucking EE shop on an EE contract and an EE person put Play Store on my EE phone. So it is a fucking EE problem, right? Because I bought this phone from EE in the knowledge that the Play Store was genuine, and it's not, because I've got all the fake Facebooks and fucking YouTubes and bollocks. It set me up a YouTube account I know nothing about. I set up a Eve Medlock account and it's made me up a Wayne Heath account. Well, I don't use my name, so I wouldn't have used that, but there you go. Then I tried to upload a video and it says you can only upload 3 minutes, which is bullshit. And now that's changed. Oh, and now it's letting me sign in SoundCloud again. You're all just pricks, mate. Right, well, anyway, enough of that. So this thing, the NHS, who think they're going to get away with just unlawfully detaining a man for 5 years and think they're not going to be held accountable, right? So when I was in Appledore, they come down the council saying, we're not going to house you, but we want your medical records. So I got them from Churchill in Chingford, who sent me them over the phone straight away. And the council said, I don't care, we're not going to house you. So I thought, well, why did you want my fucking medical records? So I looked through them, and it says 2021, an entry, National Health, National Service Framework, mental health. But that's all it says. So I thought, where's this mental illness that I've got? Schizoaffective, that's for life, and there's no cure for it. So it would beg the question, why would I need detaining? Why would I need medication if it's a lifelong thing and there's no cure? So why was I medicated? So that's the first thing. But as you all know, I was unlawfully detained, where I was also unlawfully put in prison for doing something that's totally lawful. And even if it was unlawful, I wasn't stalking anyone. I was taking a picture of a public notice board, and I'm a member of the public, so fuck off. And they told me the person I'm stalking wasn't even there 5 minutes earlier, so how could I be stalking? But it proves who was stalking who, doesn't it? Because I come back from the shops with my kids' presents and they come out and grab me. So it shows who's stalking who, doesn't it? Right, anyway, so I've joined this doctor's, the Ivy Court surgery there, Tenterton Park, who's given me my fit note so I can get my benefits to live on while I'm out here in the fields. And they've been quite good to me. And so have the job centre, in fact, Harlow and Ashford. They've been good to me lately, so I want to give them credit. So has Jack from the council, and Dan and that woman, I don't know her name. But yeah, so since 2019, when I got my tribunal and they released me, but they said, we're not releasing you till next week, so we can put you in another controlled environment, just like the last one, and then the one you'll go to after that, which I've proved with the video on YouTube with Lily the Pink, showing what happened 10, 15 years ago, and that I was in a controlled environment there by manipulators bent police, bent doctors, all that shit. And I've been requesting my medical records from here, and they're not giving me an either. So I've just been in there, and I went in there yesterday as well. I said, look, I don't need to see a doctor. They're my fucking records. Just show me them. I said, in fact, don't even show me them. Just tell me what the entry from 2001 regards. And she said, there ain't an entry from 2001. And as you all know, I've posted it on Facebook, the entry from 2021. I was released in 2019. But in 2021, it says National Service Framework Mental Health. I haven't got any mental health problems. I'm suffering with mental people and always have. But this thing I was diagnosed with, there's no mention of it on my records. The 2016 one is delusional disorder, where once again, Sergeant Pageant and his fucking cronies had me locked up again unlawfully, where they come over Harlow Common and nicked me for no reason. And when they sent a doctor without any legal aid again, and the doctor come to my cell, I said, fuck off, because I was angry at being unlawfully arrested, and he thought that warranted sectioning, where again, there was no free professionals. It was just one rogue doctor and Sergeant Pageant again. So I was sent to some fucking lunatic asylum. I met a geezer there called Michael Caine. He's the one, and I was on 24-hour watch, and he come in my room in the middle of the night, snapped my toothbrush and held it up to my throat to say, look how good this 24-hour security is. So he done me a favour there. He was a good geezer, black geezer. I let him use my phone as well before I was leaving. He was a nice guy. And then they sent me to the Christopher unit, where I said to the doctor, mate, I'm going to escape from your secure unit to show I've got capacity, so fuck off. And he goes, do you want to do medication? I went, no, fuck off. And he went, all right. So I went, I escaped from there. I told him how I'd done it. I told him who lacks capacity. And then he released me the same day I got back. With, again, no reasoning, no answers. But that's still on my medical records, delusional disorder, so I want that removed, because that was never proven. And if anything, I proved that it's anything but, because I escaped from there, didn't I, you pricks? So anyway, this medical surgery, I went in there yesterday, I said, tell me what the entry from 2001 says. She goes, there ain't one. Right, but you've all seen it. I've sent it to Abby's mum, I've sent it to Piers Morgan. It's on my tablet that's in that shop that you broke. So I'm going to phone Churchill today and ask them to send me another copy. And then when I get my records from that thing, I'm going to see what this thing is. Because when I went in there yesterday, they didn't give me answers. So I went and sat here and I phoned 111. I spoke to a nice guy. I said, can you tell me what National Service Framework Mental Health means? He goes, never heard of it. So he phoned Boots, this Boots here. And he said, go and talk to them. I phoned them for you. So I went in there and they were busy. So I come back and she phoned me. I said, I just want to know what this is because no one's giving me any answers. And she don't know. So I've gone back in there today. I said, look, I just want to know what the fucking thing is because I'm waiting to sue the NHS. They're not going to get away with locking a man up for 5 years. I'm protected under the Human Rights Act. I don't give a fuck about Judge Williams or any of them other pricks. Right? I'm protected, and I should be protected under UK law anyway. So all this homelessness and council's not wanting to house me. I go to Harlow and they say, you're not from Harlow. Even though when I bought that phone in Bishop Stortford in the middle of the night, and then 5 minutes later, Harlow Police phoned me and went, hello, Wayne, it's Harlow Police. I said, oh, how'd you get my number? I won't even ask how you got my number because I've just bought it an hour ago and I didn't register it or phone anyone, but there you are phoning me again. So anyway, had I been properly assessed when I went to that Chinese prick's fucking Chinese medicine factory, soundproof lab, I would have said all these things were going on. But he didn't ask me, but I would have said all this because it's still going on. But he didn't ask me, and it is going on. I wasn't delusional. And even if I can't prove it, he can't disprove it. But now I have proved it. All these fucking idiots going around scratching their fucking heads, fucking touching their nose, all that bollocks. All the orange crew, like, all these lot. No, all the orange crew, fucking all the orange lights. Yeah, I could film it if I want, but I don't need to. I'm not a threat to anyone. I'm not a threat to myself. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to keep you updated when I finally get my medical records from there. I've been asking since 2019, and it's now 6 years later. No one's given me my medical records. They're going on like it's theirs, not mine. So the bottom line is, I don't give a fuck what police done. I don't give a fuck what Colonel Gurnall done, or Button, or anyone else. Right? The one that sticks in my craw is 5 years unlawfully detained away from my children, yeah? The best years of my life. It's why I gave up crack in the first place, so I could start a family with the woman I love. I done all that. You corrupted her, not anyone else. You weakened her. You turned her into a bent cop who got sacked because of you lot. Fucking Essex police. The real bent cops. She's not a domestic abuser. The next door was the one doing all the abuse, and the police were supporting him. He's a sad sack of shit, and Button was weak, and you weakened her, and she gave in. I'm not fucking weak, and I'm not going to give in, and I'm going to sue the NHS. Everyone's warning me off, oh, they're powerful, they're rich. Good. I'll get more money off them then, when I the richer, because they haven't got a fucking leg to stand on. Yeah, so all this homelessness, the council can fuck off. I don't want them. I don't want them thing. I want to get money from the NHS as an admission of guilt. Right? They shouldn't be supporting a fucking road doctor. And if he's dead now anyway, that's even better. Because people like Abby and Graham and me can't get abused anymore. Go on, mate, stretch out. So I'm glad he's dead. And I didn't even have to touch him, did I? I killed him with kindness, didn't I, the prick? So yeah. So when I get my medical records, I'm going to send it to the press, Daily Mail, Piers Morgan, everyone else. And you can all make up your own minds. Because you're not going to get away with it. The NHS cannot lock up a man for 5 years unlawfully, drug him up. No one's told me what was in the drugs, why I needed it. They still won't. It was still going on 4 years later. Look at Lily the Pink on YouTube. It shows you what was originally happening. And it's still happening now. You're all pricks, so fuck off. I'll keep you updated. Bye.